So I'm going to show how to make tallow. Super easy. You first start with some suet, then we're going to be cutting it in slices and then putting it over in the frying pan to render, and then we pour it off and put it into a container. Okay, I'm going to show you how to make tallow from suet. So you get the suet from local farmers market. It's usually the easiest place to find it, or a butcher shop. Sometimes they carry it. You want to trim all the kind of nasty stuff, bloody stuff off, because that will make the tallow less pure than it can be. Also, it'll give it a can give it a weird smell. Then you take the slices from the cutting board and you put them in a frying pan. You put it on low. So that's around 2. So it's going to take some time and it'll start rendering. So it'll start melting and you'll start getting a liquid form. And then you're going to take that liquid out and pour it into a mason jar or some other container. And I'll show you that step when it's time. Okay, so that's been rendering for a little bit. You can see the liquid there. I turned them over once just so they get equally heated. And then I'm going to pour out the little bit of fluid that's in there and put it into the bell jar, and it's kind of a process back and forth. Turn them over, squish it down a little bit, get more fluid, pour the fluid off, let it render more, and then when they're all kind of super flat and kind of all done, then you go back, cut some more slices, and do the process all over again. You can see that the pieces of suet have rendered down quite a bit, gone through a couple reiterations of squashing them down and then flipping them and then pouring them into there. So these are almost all spent. As you can see, this has still got a little bit left. This one's pretty much done. And then, like I said, you just take a couple more slices, put them in here. There you go.